Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hello, everybody. It's Tuesday. Terrific Tuesday, that is. Let's see what we got going on today. Robert. Everybody. Good morning, Tammy. Good morning, Marietta. Oh, yay! You have hot water. Awesome. It's a beautiful day. Come on, let's play. I guess I should oversleep more often. Look at all of you jumping in here. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Morning, Charlie, Tammy, Rick, Linda. Good morning, Crystal Nobles, Kathy Caputo. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, Marietta, I'm so happy for you. Wow, what a relief, huh? And I know it's not cold in Florida, but still you want that hot water. I know I always want a hot shower instead of a cold one. So I'm so happy that you let us know prayers work and we got just some hot water going on today. So let's do the heart brain. In your heart center, you slow down your breathing. Bring in the love. Focus on compassion and joy. On the fact that we have another day. Celebrate that. I am enough. I am worthy. I am excited about what this day will bring. I am healthy. I am happy. I am aligned with my true path. I am a spark of the divine. And I am peace. What's your affirmation this morning? Oh dear, Linda, it's 60 degrees. Well, Marietta's a little further south than you, but I didn't realize that there was something going on with the weather there. And good morning, Blue. Good morning, Auntie Jean. And y'all can thank Auntie Jean because she's the reason that I'm on the air right now. And it's a miracle because she's normally sound asleep this time of morning, right, Jean? But she woke me up, and thank you. Blue, you just found me. What do you mean? I'm on the same place every day, Enlightened World Network. So if y'all don't get a notification, just go into Enlightened World Network, and there I am. And where's our Deirdre? Not seeing her, so let me go jump on Facebook and see if she's found this yet. Oh, good morning, good morning. Hey, I'm looking. Don't see Deirdre. Deirdre, wake up. Okay, Tammy, you had a dusting of snow yesterday in Virginia. Wow, it didn't stick, but it was pretty to see coming down, isn't it? I love to watch it when it snows. Andrea, good morning. Rick says it's 59 degrees in West Boca. Wow, 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 guys. It's winter time. I don't like the cold of winter. I like winter, but just not the cold. And Blue says she is looking for you. I'm not hiding. Deirdre, where are you? Send out the troops and let's grab Deirdre and pull her in here. Okay, so how's everybody doing? I didn't get many I ams, so I'm taking that to mean that you're cold and frozen and snuggled in under the covers, maybe. Good morning, Brookie. Her messages are appearing. Please, again, I'm not getting them. Good morning, Joanne. I'm not getting her messages at all. Not even on my phone. That's not good. Deirdre, you've got on the shield of invisibility. Oh, wait, it just showed up. Deirdre, I can see you. Oh my gosh, it's a morning to rejoice. I see her on my computer. I don't have to look on the phone anymore. It's like magic, Deirdre. You're all of a sudden back with us. I love that. And Brookie, it's cold, baby. It's cold outside. I love that song. Yes, I am finally seeing Deirdre with everybody else. It's a banner day. It's a day to definitely celebrate. So cheers to everyone, including Deirdre, who is now popping up on my messages. Thank you for sharing. Okay, what else we got? Kathy says it hit DC and the Baltimore area, but here in western parts of Maryland, we had nothing but flurries. Okay, and Robert, I don't even want to think about that. What is minus 50? I mean, I can't even wrap my brain around a weather like that. Good morning. Morning, Isabel. And Blue says, welcome. Welcome to zero. Does zero mean 0 point? I don't know. What were they thinking when they came up with that method of measuring weather? And why two? I don't understand. I'm like, just give me one. I have enough trouble just thinking about one. Why do we have to have two different ways of measuring it? I don't get that. But anyway, that's just me. being difficult, I suppose. Kathy says, I'm ready to listen and understand my son today and let him know we are supporting him and that all will be well. It's a beautiful I am, Kathy. All right, so I know I got started a little bit late, and my apologies. I was sleeping good until Auntie Jean woke me up. And Robert says, no, I meant plus 50 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay, that I can deal with that number, Robert. If it was the other way, I don't know how people even go outside when it's, what'd you say it was? Blue. Wait, where'd you go? 3 degrees. 3 degrees. How? How do you even breathe in that kind of weather? I don't get it. But I guess in these human bodies, if you're living in a place like Vermont, Alaska, wherever it is that you have that kind of madness, you learn to adapt, right? Your body adapts to it somehow. I know mine would be in total shock, and I can't even think about what would happen to our Auntie Jean. She'd be a little icicle if she was in Vermont right now. But Jean, I promise you, in October when you come to the retreat, it won't be 3 degrees. It'll be happy weather. Okay, yeah, weather's insane. So what else is going on? We're cold, but inside we have so much warmth. We have so much joy. And come on in, those of you that are just finding us, come on in and cheer everybody on, and let's warm each other up. Yeah, that's what we can do. You know how when you're really, really, really cold and you're shivering cold and you can't seem to get warm and there's not enough covers to put over you to get you warm? What's the one thing that warms you? What warms you up? Let's think about that. And I think it's love. I think if we can go to a place in our mind that we just know we're surrounded by love and there's other people there, body warmth, people that are giving you good vibrations. Good vibrations are important, not the song, but the actual energy that's being put out. It really does make a difference. If you're like that cold and you just need to know that it's okay, that it's temporary, that you're not going to freeze to death. It's still 5 degrees, so you might be very cold, but I think when I'm that cold, which does happen that I get shivering cold sometimes, just knowing that I'm loved, just knowing I can come to a good place. And I can also ask the angels. I call on them a lot. I think they get tired of hearing from me sometimes, but they help me to understand that the warmth, really, when we think about it, when we just allow ourselves to go to that place, our happy place, our place where we're standing with the sun beating down on our face, it does make a difference in our body temperature. We have that much control over it. I don't remember who it was, but there were experiments that were done where people were put into hypnosis and they were told that they were on this beach and it was sunshiny and the sun was beating down on them. And even though it was extremely cold in the room they were in, they were hot. So our mind believes, our brain believes what we're telling it. So I'm telling my brain right now that it's the perfect weather, that everything is good, everything is okay. So try that today. if you're in some of the colder elements in some of the places where it's 5 or 10 or it's 60 degrees in Florida, which is cold for Floridians, trust me, just tell yourself you're standing in the sunshine, basking in all of that warmth, all of that heat, and you're taking in all the love that you receive here on this show, and you're loving everybody right back. Let your heart expand and let that warm you up and heat you up. It will make a difference. This is Terrific Tuesday. Let's make it terrific in all ways. Let's let that beautiful energy warm us from head to toe and inside out. I love that. Robert, okay, I can't imagine. Those numbers just, I don't know. My brain just won't go there. It's like, no, that's not weather to exist in, that cold. Brookie says, Pennsylvania feels so much warmer after being in Vermont all those years. I bet it does. I bet it does. And Florida, I'm sorry that you got a little bit chilly there, but thinking of you and loving on you and hoping that you all are adapting to what's going on. And Blue says, ask Brookie, the best time to ski. My nose does not work at 5 below. All the hairs on your nose freezes. Oh, now there's a visual. Thank you, Blue, for that little giggle and laugh. Frozen hair, what did you say? Frozen hair, nose hair. There's a thought for us to take into our day anytime we need to giggle today, right? Kathy says, I might have to go back and lie down on my bed. The booster vaccine kicked my butt. Oh, go take care of yourself, honey. All right. Auntie Jean says, thank goodness I am a desert girl through and through. The fire of love warms our spirit and we move as close as we can. Indeed, Jean, because I know you and I know how you freeze. So I'm happy that you're in a place where it's usually not freezing cold. It's cold right now here in El Paso. It is. We haven't even been walking the dogs because of the cold. But it's warm inside, trust me. Auntie Jean's going to make sure of that. Deirdre says, I've been hearing this from a few people about the booster. Feel better, Kathy. Yes. Take care of yourself. Linda says, the private school we went to in Maine teaches the kids to regulate their body temperatures. They are outside most of the time. I don't get it, and I wouldn't want to do it. You're so right. I had forgotten about that. It's a place called Through the Trees. And, I'm sure that it is very cold in Maine right now. And that's something that they told us that they help the kids with, is to be able to regulate your body temperature. And just like what I was saying, our brain, when you say it's very hot, it's sunshine, the sun's beating down on you, your brain starts to accept that. So when it's hot, you can do the same thing. I'm standing in cold ice water, whatever that looks like, to visualize. Visualization is so important. We talk about our manifestations and our intentions, and that's one of the means of bringing them to fruition. The brain doesn't know that you don't have whatever it is that you're trying to bring to you. If you go into your visualization deep enough and you really fully believe it in your heart and tell your brain, I am abundant. I have everything I need. I have so much prosperity right now that I can't even spend all of it. Your brain doesn't know that. Your brain accepts that story. So what story are you telling your brain that you want it to believe? And that is one of the tools, one of the ways that we're going to teach you on the vision board class on the 22nd. We're going to teach about manifesting. We're going to teach some really interesting things that maybe you haven't tried before to visualize and to bring in the whatever it is that you want. It doesn't have to be abundance. Maybe you're looking for a new car. I have a friend in Ohio, and she teaches about vision boards and how to do vision boarding. And I remember a few years back, it was before I started the journey, she contacted me and she was so excited. And she had put on her vision board a Jeep, and it was a certain color. She had the exact Jeep, the one that she wanted on her vision board. And she knew in her heart that she was going to have that Jeep. She knew it without a doubt, and she could feel it. And she was immersing herself in the energy of that particular vehicle. Well, her husband got a call one day, and somebody was giving them a vehicle. So he got off the phone and she's going, "What's going on?" And he goes, "Oh, so-and-so wants to give us a vehicle. We're going to go pick it up." And she goes, "Is it a Jeep?" He said, "No, it's not a Jeep. It's a car." So she's like, "Okay, it's a vehicle." So they went to pick up the vehicle. But before they did, his brother called and he says, "I understand that you're getting this vehicle." And he's like, "Yeah, we are." And he goes, "Well, I have a Jeep that I would love to trade you for that vehicle." Not knowing anything about what she had put on the vision board, not knowing that this is all part of the divine plan, he just out of the blue offers to switch that car for a Jeep. And she was over the moon. She's like, "I knew it. I knew it was going to be the Jeep, and it was the exact color." And I was like, okay. I've been doing vision boards for a while, probably at least 12, 13 years I've been doing vision. I think even before that, it's probably been more like 15 to 20 years. And it does make a difference when you have that thing, that item, that dream, whatever it might be, that you have in front of you, and you focus on it. And our Karen teaches us focus means follow one course until successful. That's the acronym. So my friend got her Jeep. It jumped right off that vision board and she drives it. So that's an amazing testimony to the power of visualization. And we're going to get together and we're going to have fun. And Michelle Landers is so funny and amazing and brilliant. So she's going to be doing a lot of the teaching that day and teaching us so much stuff. So I hope that you all are signing up for that vision board workshop on the 22nd at 2 o'clock Eastern. And it is out there. It's on Facebook. I don't remember if I put it in the messenger, but I certainly can. And let's get together. I know a couple of you are already signed up for it. I'm so excited to have you there. Let's see what else is going on. I'm going to read Kuan Yin. We're going to take our prayer requests. And what a beautiful, amazing day this is. What a great start to the day. All right, so Joanne says, when I'm cold physically or down emotionally, cuddling with my puppy dog warms my soul. Isn't it amazing how an animal can give us that strength and that warmth? Because you know why? They are unconditional love. Absolutely love. All right, what else we got? Brookie says the high 20s and low 30s all the way. So glad I don't have to be outside right now. Yeah, me too. I'm glad that you're warm. Blue says, the sun is out, Brookie. T-shirt and shorts by the stove. The sky is that neon color you only get here. It's beautiful. Yeah, when I talked to you last night, Blue, you had the window open. I was like, I'm not surprised. That's my girl. In 5-degree weather, you're going to have the window open or at least cracked. Jennifer, good morning. Annie 7, good morning. Okay, what else we got going on? Kathy asked, is it greedy to put more than one thing on a vision board? You're going to put more than one thing. That's how we build a vision board. You're going to bring in with you, this is important if you're going to be in the class, you have a board, and it can be anything that you're doing this on, even a sheet of paper if you don't have poster board or something else to use. You can use, what's it called, the thing that you paint on canvas. And if you get one that's already got the board and you're ready to hang it, then after you finish the vision board, you just hang it on the wall. That you have something with pictures in it, a magazine, something that you can cut. Then we're going to cut out whatever it is that you want to place on your vision board. That's the physical part of it. Michelle and I are going to work together to get you mentally into visualizing your dreams, whatever your goals are, whatever it is you want to bring in. It's going to be a fun day. Trust me, you're going to have lots of laughter that day. Maybe have a glass of wine nearby. That's my goal. Okay. Kathy says, or do you do a different for each thing you want to manifest? No, just do one. Just do one vision board and focus on what that is, that the things that are important to you. And at different times in life, you're going to have different vision boards. They're going to look like different things on there. So I've done many in my past. But as you all know, I don't have any place to hang a vision board right now. So my vision board has to be more visual for me. I did get some poster board, so if I decide to make one, I can roll it up and keep it with me in the Angel Mobile. Blue says, the Fae all have boards in front of them. Remember when you think it is falling apart, remember it is actually falling together perfectly. Yes, thank you. Thank you for that, Blue. And Kathleen says, that is a wonderful testimony. My kitchen door is a huge vision board. It definitely works. So great you are doing that. Yeah, Michelle and I, we teach well together because our personalities really interact well with each other. And so I think this is going to be a beautiful, beautiful day together. Even if you don't do a vision board, you can spend the time with us just learning about manifesting, learning about affirmations. I'm going to do a recording of some affirmations that the class will have access to, where you can listen to those affirmations and look at your vision board and really feel all of those things coming to you. And Blue says, laughter, I'm in. I know you are. And Kathy, I'll definitely sign up and attend since it's on a Saturday. That's why we did it on a weekend, Kathy, for people to be able to be there that normally work during the weekdays. All right. Kuan Yin, what does she have for us this morning? Before I read Kuan Yin, the angels have me very, very busy right now. And one of the things that they told me, since we named this the Year of the Angels, they love that, by the way. They absolutely love that we are in the energy of bringing in more of them this year, more closeness to them. And they have decided to do a writing through me. So every night I sit in front of my computer and I ask them a question. And it's just been so amazing so far. What is today, the 4th? There have been 3 blogs where they have just answered these questions. And the writing that they're having me do, sometimes it's funny, sometimes it's more of a serious nature, but they've assured me they're going to speak to us every day. Every day they're going to answer a question. If you have a question, this is what they want me to ask. If you have a question that you want to pose to them, and let's not make it about a particular person or any of that, but if there's something that's on your mind that all of us could benefit from hearing about, just type in that question to me or send me a message and say, you know, I'd love to have the angel's viewpoint on this. And let's get more energy flowing so that they know what we want to hear. But so far, the blogs have been just like, wow, I didn't expect some of the answers that I got. But every time they answer, it makes so much sense. And I would love to put a request out that they give me the inspiration a little bit earlier, because I've been up until 2 and 3 o'clock in the morning, communing with them and getting their answers to the questions. So that's something that's going to keep going on. They're going to keep dictating whatever it is they want us to know about. All right. Kathy says she'll be there with wine in hand. I see a 22. What a magic number, because that's what it costs for the angel, for the manifesting vision board class. And it's more the class information that you're going to get so many handouts and additional items than just a normal making a vision board class. All right, let's get to Kuan Yin, and then we'll do prayer requests. So if you have prayer requests, you can go ahead and start putting those in. Immortal treasures. Within you are precious immortal treasures, gifts of your soul, which include the ability that you have to transmit healing. Honor yourself as a healer, whether formally or informally. Your soul brings a special healing light to humanity. You have divine support in your role as a healer in whatever way, usual or highly unusual, that this is unfolding for you now. Wow. Immortal treasures. I love that. And I love that Kuan Yin has such faith in us, has such confidence that we've got this. That's what she's saying. You've got this. Whether you've been formally trained to do any kind of energy healing, energy work with someone else, or you're tapped into what you already innately know, that you are a healer with your energy, with your intention. Being a healer, that's what it means, that you're just tapped in, you're tuned into whatever is flowing through you, whether it be Reiki, time heals, theta, quantum touch. There are so many different flavors of energy healing, but they all do the same thing. They do the same job of helping that person open up to their potential and open up to their healing. Oh, Deirdre, thank you. Prayers for Teri, prayers for everyone, everywhere, for Gaia and for world peace. And Kathy says, oh my, that message makes me feel like I can reach my son. And Blue says, yes, and you wonder why you overslept, says a guardian. At 2 a.m., I think it was later than 2 a.m. actually, dear Blue. It was like, oh, angels, I've got to get some sleep. And so finally it was like, okay, we're done. And I put it out there. So please If you are drawn to it, please read the blogs because it's the angels. They're the ones that are inspiring all the questions and the words, and they have that message for all of us. So this year of the angels, let's pay attention. Let's listen to what they're saying to us. And they also, if you remember, inspired an angel circle on the 22nd of every month. There will be an angel circle at 7 o'clock Eastern time. All right, so prayers. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for being such a loving family that cares for each other and that places your loved ones in all of our hands. We all do this. We all pray together. We all pull our energy together and cover each other with light, with love, with the knowingness that everything is working perfectly and that it's all in God's divine plan. And Kathy Hand, I just want you to understand, if you listen to Kathy Caputo's prayer that she did when we did the prayer circle, and the way that Spirit spoke through her to help us all understand that with anything that we have going on, any situation, it doesn't have to be a house burning down. It doesn't have to be an illness, whatever it might be. It could be your son feeling disconnected, feeling rebellious, maybe about how to grow up, how to be an adult in this world. Kathy's message was so powerful. If we realize we're already on the other side of whatever that is that's going on, we are dwelling on the situation. We're focused on something that it may change in any given moment. And if we realize we're already on the other side of it, then we can focus on that. We can focus on being on the other side of it. So Kathy Caputo, I really appreciate you focusing and pulling in that message for all of us to hear when we did the prayer circle, because I think it's a beautiful way to realize that when we stay in the now moment, that everything is working perfectly in this now moment. It might not seem like it with our physical eyes, but it really is in divine timing and in divine plan. Yes, Kathy Hand, the blogs are on the website, angelspeakers.com, and I post them on Facebook every day for all of us to be aware of and to just click on the link and it'll take you right to the blog. Linda, prayers for my son, Chris. He tested positive for COVID. He's a smoker. He, me, and my husband are going to get the test this afternoon. My husband has COPD. Well, you are all on our prayers every day, Linda, and we'll say a special one for Chris today. Crystal said, it sounds great that you are bringing more and more divine messages. I'm looking forward to reading and hearing more. And Crystal, I want to thank you for reposting the blog. I saw where you did that. Thank you for sharing it out. My heart was touched when I saw that you had shared the message. Marietta says, I am the vessel for healing to flow through me, and it feels so good. Blue says, Teri, I wonder if your messages are what Kuan Yin is referring to. Inquiring minds want to know. Annie says, thank you for your love and acceptance for me and my son, Grayson. Thank you, God, for all answered prayers and guidance. Leo, 222, good morning, Leo. The year of the angels, yes. Looking forward to the angel circles. Are they going to be on Facebook like the morning Cuppa, or are they going to be private meetings? I haven't decided if I'm going to broadcast them, Leo. but they definitely will be on Zoom, and you will have that link. I assure you, anyone who wants to be in the circle can be in the circle. It will be a Zoom meeting, and we can decide if we want to go live on social media for them or if we want to keep them just in the circle. Okay. Kathleen says, thank you, Teri. We all need that reminder, even me. Yeah, we all do. Rosalind, good morning. Good morning, Catherine Kovacs. Okay, so prayers. Let's get to them. And remember, as I read these prayers, every prayer that's read is something that you handed over. You gave this over for us to lift up to God. The only request then is for you to let it go. When you send in a prayer, you type it in, you tell me about it, and it goes on this list, then release it. Release the attachment to the outcome and just allow Spirit to bring in the very best possible outcome for it. Well, Kathy, I'm seeing 24. There's 22 on Facebook, and we've got a couple of people on YouTube this morning. So yes, that 22 is a magic number, and we're going to be using that number throughout the year. We have Prachetta, Prachir, and Navritti, Billy and Tim, Sheila and her sons, Gary, James, Loretta and Cecil, Joanne Castillo and John, Erica Hoppy and her mom, Jean, Dania, Suzanne and her family, Marietta and Ed, Leo Harley and his family, Lakshmi, DJ Blaze, Rick Morrow and Josie, Meg and Jim Lorio, Jean and Ron Lorio, Catherine Kovacs and her family and her fur babies, Pam and Gordy, Rosalind Good Vibes, Sally and Tony, Christina and her family, Kathy Hand and her entire family, Pat Moss and her daughter and grandchildren, her sister Susan, Becky LaFave, and praying for Travis. She asked us to really lift him up. So let's do that. Charlie and family, Hope and Zena, Andrea Gregg, Deirdre, Annie Seven, and your son Grayson, Regina and Adam, Cassandra, Destiny Ortega, Gail Zimmerman and her husband Nick, Jennifer Langren and your husband Micah and your brothers, Oksana, Amber, your mom, Jenna, Maximus, Max's teacher, and Katia, Isabel and Paul Reese, and your daughters Inesh and Teresa, Linda Lemieux and her husband Dick, and especially lifting up your son Chris, and praying for all of you in the family right now that are gathered there together. Stacy Small Lord, her husband Josh and their children, and Stacy's mom and her uncle, both going through a cancer journey right now. Blue, we're going to lift you high, girl. We want you tip-top shape and feeling well. Thank you for all the help that you give us and all of the beautiful love by placing us all in the Reiki grid. We're so appreciative of you and your husband, Dave, and all of your fur babies. Karen Palmer, her dad, Frankie Reardon, and her husband and daughter, Marissa. Grace Isis and your dad, Edwin. Kathy Caputo, physical healing for your eye. Raymond. Tina Carso, Tracy, Luz Orsini, and her family, and her friend Christine Lewis. Jebby, Jim, Ryan, and welcome Christina on YouTube. Catherine, Eric, John, Tatiana, Jackie, and baby Eris. Christina's family, Brookie and your family, the Girardis, Jeanette and Ernie, Dawson, Hope's parents, Sean, Derek, and Angel, Lily in Norway, Catherine, baby Wyatt, baby Haven, Darren Walker, Arthur Thompson, Elena, Tabby, Bill, Kelly, Jasmine, her daughters Anya, Myra, and her mother Ronnie, Alba, Mary Lou Burdick, Kathy Hand's friends Patty and Sonia and her co-workers, Kim Blood and her sister Chris, Deirdre's sister Steph and her husband Bob, Edwin, Joni, Adriel, Corrine, Tony and her husband, Tam, Vicky, Ken, Dottie and Don, Ruth Anderson and her family, Stephen, Tammy Fisk and her daughter, Michelle, Bo and Candy Hand, Crystal Nobles, your husband Dean, and your boys Gabriel and Jacob, and Brody the dog, her, Rochelle and your mom Rose, Joanne Rice and the family of Bob Rice, Soma, Julia Osborne, the Deerfield Valley in Vermont, and the area where the fires took place in Colorado, and also that would be in Boulder, and then place in Kentucky that was blown away by tornadoes. We're lifting all those areas up for healing. Sharon Rhea, Karen and her family. And Christina, if you can give us an update on Karen, we'd appreciate that. Eric Turner, Mira Rubin, Nick and family, our Kenya family, Jean, Cynthia, Helena, and Edwina, the nieces and nephews, and the animals and fur kids, Lulu, the kitty, along with Blue and Whizzy Bee and Gizmo, and the two puppies, Gruff and Pocky, Sherry Gatewood and her brother-in-law, Pajama, Tammy Hill and family, Phil B., then Gallagher, Elaine Armstrong, Dania Navarro, and whoever put that in, please, if you can give us an update on the surgery and what's happening there. Wendy in Florida, Wendy in the UK. Let me try that again. Wendy in Florida and Wendy in the UK. Abha, Mary Quincoli and her friends J.H., Mike S., and John, Irene and Eduardo, Eddie Quills, Jose, Michael Murdoch, Jessica, Fidel, Kim, Camilla and Nick, Kathy and Raymond, Lynn, Frank, Albie, Viola, Kenneth, Bobby, Mansi, Kamal, Maddie, Akil and the orphans in Pakistan, Noel, Heaven and Son, Yuri, Scott, Trey Horn, and Hope, if you have an update on Trey, please let us know that. Julia and her husband, Dr. Beard, Zila, Marianne, Henrik and Lorraine, Mercedes, Jeannie in Colorado and her sister Merle, Sharon, Letitia, Mary, Raven Dalek, Wayne, Jenny Reed and the family of John Reed, who just passed, Joshua, James, Tina, Cyrus, Drake, Alicia Burns, Laura Hill, Pam Dite, Michael Lorio, Chris Blake, Betsy, Kimberly, Trevor Gotardi, and thank you so much, Blue, for keeping us updated on Trevor and his progress. Danae DeCandio, Ellen, Irene, Sue Seekoff and her family, and Richard especially, and also Dido Clark there in Colorado, who's both of them are keeping us going at EWN and so appreciative of their efforts. Ethel Huggard, who is, I believe she is home now from the hospital. I'll double check that. I think she's doing well. There's still some after effects of the heart attack, but so appreciative of our prayers. Lindsay, Kat, the Walters family, Chiara, Ricardo, Cynthia's dad, Sharon Stroud. Sharon's really been on my heart, you guys. If we can lift her very high, she is on a ventilator. She's had pneumonia and she has been in and out of consciousness. Let's please lift her up for a miracle to happen. We need Sharon Stroud. We need her love. We need her messages. We need her bringing a light into the world. So please lift her up. Kira Lonnie. Kira's on the road, so let's give travel prayers for her. Stacy's Uncle Richard, Marissa, Allie, Bree, Claudia, Gracie, Catherine O'Shea, Marianne Pishy and her family, Cassandra and Danny Gary, Linny, Fiona Dilston, who is another one that's really physically in need of prayers right now, and Todd and Donna. Todd just made his transition, I believe is what you shared with us, Michelle, and lifting Donna up very high. Okay. So Annie says, my brother Cyrus can be taken off the list, doing good, and his house is being rebuilt. So thank you for that update. There he is. Let me just put a check mark by Cyrus, and thank you for letting us know that and for answered prayer. Annie says, James has liver disease and needs to be still on. My sister Tina can be taken off. She's doing better as well. Thank you, Annie, for those updates. So anything else that you want to put on the list? Oh, let me see. Blue, prayers for the sweet Candy as she gets ready to walk the path of light. She has pancreatic cancer and is bedridden. So let's add Candy to our list and definitely holding her hand as she makes her transition. And who else did you say? Bruce, her partner, since high school, 50 years ago, and he holds her close while she steps forth. Got it. Thank you. Thank you for bringing them to us. And Rick says, healing prayers for Pamela Dawn. I see you, Rick, and we've got Pamela on our list now. Okay, I don't think I missed any. If I did, please just repeat it, and I'll make sure that they are on there. And yes, thank you, Leo, for that reminder. The children in Wilton Manors, Florida, and their families, because there were 2 that were killed so senselessly by a vehicle, and others that were run over that are, as far as I know, still alive, but in critical condition. Thank you for bringing that reminder to me, Leo, and for all the ones who lost their homes in Boulder and are displaced in the cold weather right now. Thank you. Yes, Ruth Anderson and her family, and just trying to wrap their brain around how to move forward through all of this. I know we went over a bit. Thank you for staying with me for the reading of the prayers and for holding each one in your heart. And let's do what we do every day, a heart healing for our Earth planet, our Mama Gaia. So if you would, just take a deep breath in. Thank you all for staying with us for this whole time. I love you so much. Thank you for your compassion, for your care, for your love and your guidance. So taking a deep breath in, let's let our energy float upward to the central sun. Let's bring in that light from our Creator, Source God energy, bringing it right into our hearts, warming our heart, warming our bodies, warming our thoughts and our feelings. Now hold that energy, wrap yourself in it. So if you're shivering, it'll help you to calm the energy and bring it to a more peaceful, warm place. And then breathe that out. Take another beautiful breath of that warmth Breathe in the light. You might see it as a certain color as you breathe it into your lungs. Just let it flow into you. Hold it there. Let yourself immerse in that sunshine. And now let it float down into our Mama Gaia. Let your energy be such that you desire a healing of the heart of Mama Gaia. Let it go deep into the core, affecting all of the crystals, all of the soil, the nutrients in the soil. Just say to our Mama, I love you. Now watch as that energy comes back up, as it rises to the top and comes up to every inhabitant on earth, especially all the children right now. Let's bring in that sense of safety to our children, of security, and knowingness of who they are. If they are the future, let's do this heart healing every day to make sure there's going to be a future here on earth for our children and our children's children. The indigenous people teach us that whatever we're doing in our lifetimes affects 7 generations going forward. Just envision that. Envision that whatever you are doing, what energy you're putting out, what words you're putting out, what thoughts you're thinking, it makes a difference through 7 more generations down the line. What are we leaving our children? What kind of world are we leaving them? I choose to put peace out into the world. I choose to flow love with every thought, with every word, with every action. Let's build a world that they can live in, that we all can live in harmony. Let's live in a world that's sustainable, and there are things we can do to make that happen. So let's give gratitude to our planet, give gratitude to God, and give gratitude and love to each other as we gather together every day for this, for sharing love, for holding each other. So I'm holding you all right now, each and every one of you that's connected in. I'm sending you love arrows right straight to your heart. And I ask that you do the same. Let's send out arrows of love. Let it fall in each heart such that when it comes in, it pierces through any barrier. It goes through any wall that you put up so that you're totally open to receiving the love coming from each other, the love coming from the Creator, God, and the love coming from Mama Gaia. Feel that love now. And just say those special magic words that we use every day. Thank you. I love you. As you send those arrows out, send them with a smile. Yes, thank you, Marietta. Smile at each other. Warm each other's hearts. Warm each other's being as you're existing in some really cold weather right now. So thank you, I love you is our magic mantra to get us out of here and help us to get on with our day. I'm going to play our morning Cuppa song. I have to go grab it, so give me just a second while you all are sharing love. We're going to sing the morning Cuppa JoY song. Morning Cuppa full of joy, joy, joy.
Good morning, Earthlings! It's time to get up and get ready because today is the perfect day to have a great day. Here we go, come on, come on! Come on, let's play, it's a beautiful day. If you woke up this morning, might as well be part of it. One on the peaceful peace, on our mission for harmony. You and me, mama, be on the lead, wherever we may be. We create a portal where we can be together. The heart telephone is always one phone call away. Calling on the guys, the angels and the masters. Take a deep breath, we're going into a new dimension. Morning cup of full of joy every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cup of full of joy with all the P's and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning cup of full of joy every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cup of full of joy with all the P's and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Give me a cup full of joy. Give me a cup full of joy. Give me a cup full of joy. Give me a cup full of
I bet we always dancing,
cup full of joy, full of light, full of love. Bottomless refuse, spilling out from the top. Here, the coffee's always hot and the trust is always yours. The sun is calling out to play, let's put on a show. Today's a new day, we all part of this game. Let's play to win. Love always is the winning team. And you can slide with us, there is always no space in the pot. For more love, take a spot and get the day started. Morning cup full of joy every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cup full of joy with all the P's and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning cup full of joy every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cup full of joy with all the P's and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Give me a cup full of joy. Give me a cup full of love. Give me a cup full of joy. Give me a cup full of love. Give me a cup full of joy. Give me a cup full of love. Give me a cup full of joy. Give me a cup full of love. There really is no secret. We simply accept, allow. AAA, morning cup full of joy every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cup full of joy with all the P's and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning cup full of joy every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cup full of joy with all the P's and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Give me a cup of joy. Cup of joy.
We're going to request Leo to be able to sing this to us. Namaste, y'all. I'll see you later.